I want to give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Shalom to the hopeful elect, and much respect to the brothers preaching this word in the four winds of the earth. This lesson, I'm just going to break down a chapter, one of my favorite chapters in the Apocrypha, well, in the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 12, man. So I'm just going to get into it. Verse 1, when thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it, so shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits. Right? So basically all that's saying is, know who you do good to, man. Everybody doesn't deserve your blessing, In verse 2, do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense. And if not from him, yet from the Most High. Right? So if you're doing good to someone that's good, you'll get paid back for it, man. If not from that man himself, the Most High will definitely bless you with something, man. So it's always good to do good for good people, you know what I'm saying? Verse 3, there can no good come from him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. Right? So back when we was in the world sinning, ain't a lot of good didn't come to us, man, ever, And no good will ever come to a man that doesn't give alms. Giving alms meaning, giving to the poor, giving them food or money, clothing, things like that, man. Those are what alms are, right? So no good will come to you if you always into evil, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Nothing good's gonna happen to you, man, right? But give to the godly man and help not a sinner, right? It just goes right back here, man. Verse 2, do good to the godly man, So give to a godly man and help not a sinner, man. That's plain right there. That's simple to understand, right? We go down to verse 5. Do well unto him that is lowly, right? So do unto him that is lowly, down and out. May not have a place to stay, may not have any money, no food, things like that. Try to help people out, man. Because if you were in that condition, you would want someone to help you out as well, man. Right? But give not to the ungodly, hold back thy bread, and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby. For else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him. Right? So if you out here helping evil people, man, you're going to get twice that much evil put back onto you, man. So don't think just because you helping any old person it's going to be good, it's going to benefit you, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not. You got to be careful as to who you help. You got to know that the person that you're helping is a good person, man. So don't let that Christianity shit fool you, help everyone, because that's not that's not what the scriptures say, man. Verse 6, for the Most High hateth sinners, right? I had a little conversation with my mom the other day, because she's a Jehovah's Witness, and she was trying to tell me that the Most High doesn't hate the sinner, he hates the sin. Like, that makes no sense, man. And I even tried to break this down for her, and she still didn't want to listen, man. It's ridiculous, right? For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. Right? Verse 7. Give unto the good and help not the sinner. right? So that's, I mean, that's plain as day right there. And I love this. I love this chapter here because it breaks down, two different things, man. As far as you not helping out evil people, right? And it also breaks down fake friends, man. Watch people that's in your circle, man. This is to me, this is a powerful chapter right here, man. Right? So we broke down 1 through 7. That's basically telling you, don't help ungodly people, man. Right? If you know that he's a known killer or drug dealer, or someone who likes to rob people, or anything like that, fornicator, don't help them, man. You know, help those that you know are good, sound people, man. Those are the people that you want to help, man. You know, for me, I don't help people because I feel like, oh, if I help this person, the Most High is gonna bless me. I just help someone because I see that they need help. But I only try to help people that I know are good people, man. I don't have that mindset where I want to help everyone. You know, you got to use discernment, man. You got to be wise in who you help, man. Because if you help the wrong person, that could backfire on you. And the Most High will, you know, fuck your shit up, man. All right, so we're gonna go to verse 8, man. And this is my favorite verse in the chapter, man. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity, man. Sheesh. Yo, this right here, this verse 8. I'll bring it down for you. Verse 8, man, right here. This is real situations expose fake people, man. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, right? So if you got bread, you got money, you doing good, you always gonna have people around you, man. You're not gonna know who your true friends are, right? And an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity, meaning when something bad happens, man, you'll see who's there for you and who's not there for you, man. Real situations expose fake people, man, all the time, right? Verse 9. In prosperity of a in the prosperity of a man's enemies will be grieved, but in his adversity even a friend will depart. Right? So that what's that saying? When you doing good, your enemies is gonna hate on you. They're not gonna be happy that you're doing good. Right? But in his adversity, even a friend will depart. You know? Like shit, I had a friend, you know what I'm saying? Um on two separate occasions, man, I had got jumped. Man, that's when I was younger though. Fighting 3, 4 people. He just stood there, man. He ain't help either time, man. I had to cut that dude off, man, because of that. You know? You know who you are too, man. That was some sucker shit. Even a friend will depart, man. But in his adversity, even a friend will depart. And that's so true, man, because I went through that. Verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Right? So this is just speaking, is saying it's inevitable for a wicked man to show his wickedness, man. Don't ever trust your enemy, man, because eventually he's going to show you who he truly is, man. That's just a fact. Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, right? He humble himself. He'll crouch down. He try to make himself look like he's not, you know, he's not a threat, right? Playing that act. Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Right? So even though he come at you like he's not a threat, man, it's a lie. You gotta watch. You gotta watch for the snakes in the grass, man. People act very well, man. You gotta be able to know who's who when you moving around here, man. It's very important. Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Right? So don't ever try to set your enemy up by you, man. Because all you want to do is overtake you anyway, man. Take your spot, and stand up in your place, like it says right here. Neither let him sit at your right hand, man. That's a famous, just like the Bible say, man, don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Or don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing. Lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith, man. Verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? Or any such as come nigh wild beasts, right? So who's going to feel sorry for a dude that's messing around with snakes and he get bit? Like, no one's going to feel sorry for him because you shouldn't have been messing with that shit in the first place. You should have left it alone. Who's going to feel sorry for someone that comes by a wild beast, man? You should have left it alone. You know that shit is going to maul you, Leave it alone. Get your ass up out of there. It's the same thing, man. It's this right here is just a parable. It's just showing you stay away from your enemy, man. Because a serpent is gonna do what it does, man. It's gonna bite you, and a wild beast is gonna do what it's meant to do. It's going to maul you. It's gonna bite you, scratch you, whatever, try to kill you. And the same thing with your enemy, man. That's what he's meant to do. It's the same thing, right? Verse 14. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity, right? So if you hanging out with sinners, right? If you hanging out with dudes that like to do drive-bys or like to sell drugs, kill people, drug chicks and rape them, just a lot of like wickedness, whatever have you, anything wicked under the sun. Who's going to feel bad for you when something bad happens to you, man? You are the company that you keep, man. Verse 15. For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry, right? So, your enemy, there's a lot of fake people out there, man, that'll chill with you every day. Just because people chill with you every day don't make them your friends. That's basically what this was saying. But if you begin to fall, he will not tarry, man. He's not going to, if he sees you falling, he's not going to try and catch you. He's going to let you fall, right? Because that's what your enemy is going to do, man. Verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood, man. That's just a perpetual hate right there, man. Seriously, man. That's just a seriously wicked person to be around, man. A person that's not satisfied with blood, man. What much more do you want? Like, that's crazy right there. Verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. Right? So what's the saying, man? The person that's helping you look for the thing you lost is probably the one that took it, man. Right? That's some snake in the grass shit right there, man. You know, your enemies will always try to undermine you, try to do anything to throw you off track, lay snares for you. There's a lot of snakes in the grass, man. Always around us, man. But they're all tests, man. They're all tests from the Most High, man, to see how you handle it, man. That's basically what life is about, man. It's just a big test, man. And he will, verse 18, and he will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. You know, these dudes, man. I mean, I used to be around a lot of dudes like this, man. All praise is due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua that I'm not around people like this anymore, man. This chapter really resonates with me, man. From 1 to 18, you know, and I know it resonates with a lot of brothers in the truth, man. You know, and I know a lot of people don't watch my videos, but if I could just wake up one person, man, with my video, then I've done my job, man. I'm not on here for likes and a lot of views and all that, man. If I could just wake up one person with my videos, I'm good. I'm good with that. As long as the Most High sees that I'm trying, man. So I'm not in this for popularity or none of that. You know. So that's my breakdown for Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, 1 through 18. I want to give all praise due to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakak Radash, Kwam Yasharala, and Abal Babal. Shalom.